Hello, and welcome to my June Artsnacks unboxing. Every box this year has been just fantastic so far, so I'm really excited to get started. First, we have a Faber Castell Grip Trio pencil sharpener, and I love this right away because it has two different sizes for graphite pencils, and then also a separate compartment for colored pencils. I also have a handy info card about all the supplies included in this box. My snack you always get with the Artsnacks box, which I will be giving to my dad. Not a fan of Smarties, but they're one of his favorites. A really cute orange print sticker. A General's Factus extra soft eraser. I love any white erasers, so I'm also very excited about this one. A General's drafting pencil, and two different colors of Copic markers, which are always fantastic, so I'm very happy about this too. I'm excited to have two new colors. So this is already a fantastic box where I can tell I'm going to love everything in it. So let's try these out and see what happens. Now these have both a square tip and a brush tip, and I'm going to be starting with the brush tip as I outline. Copic markers are great because the ink is super saturated, but you don't get any bleeding at all, which can sometimes be a problem with certain brush markers. And I love this tip because it's like in the Goldilocks zone. It's not too soft, but not too hard. And you can get a lot of different line weights just depending the angle that you press down and the pressure that you apply. So I think I'm going to do all the skin in this nice green color, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the hair accents in the purple. Now I'm going to shade the horns and teeth and some general shading throughout with my pencil. This pencil is really nice because it's darker, and I don't use a lot of traditional pencils. I mostly use mechanical pencils, but when I do just work with traditional graphite, I really like getting a super dark color. Most of the time I use ebony pencils, honestly, but this, even though it's just graphite, gives a really dark shade and dark line for a lot of high contrast, which I really enjoy. So this is very nice. I'm also going to use this pencil to shade the background to give it kind of a vignette effect. And this eraser works fantastic. I'm using it to touch up and kind of blur some of the vignette darker edges that I've done. So it's great for smudging, and it also erases really well. I've used it to clean up a lot of my smudges from my hand smearing graphite across the paper, and you can't even see it anymore. Now for the lines in the background, I used my Copic marker on the flat end, and I just kind of rotated it around while I was drawing my streaks so that I got those jagged edges instead of just a straight line. But you can get a perfectly straight rectangular line also if you just hold it the same way the entire time. If you curve with the rectangular end, holding it still in the same direction, you get kind of a wide to thin calligraphy sort of effect as you draw. And until now, I was holding it flat against the wider end, but if you hold the tip flat against the paper, you can also get really consistent even lines, but they'll be much thinner. So that is what I love about these markers, between the two different styles of nibs and then how you can change the line weight just depending which direction you hold it in with both ends that you're using. There's so many options. You can get so many different line styles. It's just perfect. This has been another fabulous box. I started out as primarily a drawing-based artist, and lately, over the last year or couple of years, I've really been doing more painting, but I've been kind of missing drawing and wanting to get back into that again too, so this box was perfect. I don't even know what my favorite item was this time. I honestly love everything. So I can't even pick a favorite. This was just another great box. I love Artsnacks, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to see some other unboxings and art demos and different fun stuff I've been doing, then be sure to subscribe. Thanks again.